Animal Control. How can I help you?
Of the building completely collapsed.
You are looking at live pictures right now.
Rescue dogs on the scene right now.
All right. Good morning. My name is Denise Sanders, and I am the Senior Director of Communications and Search Team Operations here at the Search Dog Foundation. And we are so grateful to all of you for being here with us today on a very, very special day. On behalf of all of us here at SDF, welcome to our Search Team Pairing Ceremony for the fall of 2025. Today, we are going to celebrate the next generation of canines who are coming out in just a moment, I promise, who will go on to strengthen disaster response and save lives when the call comes in. Before we get started, though, I have to thank quite a few folks. So I want to start today with our board of directors. We have quite a few of you here today. Thank you for being here. Our volunteers, can we raise hands? Our volunteers that are here behind us, thank you all. Our shelter and recruitment partners, we have some recruitment partners here. Where are they? I saw them earlier. They might not be up yet. We'll wait for them in a minute. We have, of course, our donors and supporters, and I would be remiss in not mentioning the family and friends of our graduating handlers. Can you raise your hand if you're one of the family members that's here today? Thank you all so much for your support. Now, you notice that I didn't mention staff just yet. We do have much of our staff back here. If we want to turn around and give them a round of applause. Everyone from our administrative staff to our canine operations staff plays a large part in what we do each and every day, 365, 24/7 here on our campus, as well as supporting our more than 100 teams out across the country. It is a large job with a small team behind it, but we are grateful to all of you for helping us help make that happen. Now, of course, as I mentioned earlier, we also have Wilma Melville, our founder, here today. Thank you, Wilma, for being here from the start to almost 30 years later. Thank you so much for everything that you've given this place and giving us the ability to put this into action. So we thank the handlers as well. They are back here. They can hear us. We want to thank them for their commitment this far in the program, to their canine partners, and to the nation and the world for the work that we know that they are going to go on to do. As you progress through your lives together, know that everyone that I just thanked earlier, we're here with you each and every step of the way, and we will be there as you move forward, supporting you. And of course, if you have any questions, we're here to answer them as well. We know that you and your canines will build a life-changing bond with each other, and together that bond will carry you through your career together for the next decade. I can see them peeking through back there. sadly, we know, unfortunately, it's not a matter of if, but when the next disaster will strike. So it's imperative that we continue our training and prepare for the next one. So let's take a look back at the training that they've gone through the last few months to get ready for today.
Hi, I'm Mandy Tisdale. I'm the Director of Canine Behavior and Training at the Search Dog Foundation. We are here at the National Training Center. It's the midpoint assessment, and our handler candidates are getting to know the dogs in the program in preparation for being partnered. They're learning all about canine disaster search. It's going to be fun.
We are in the agility yard and we're working on collaborative toy play, which is the foundation for all of the exercises we do, all of the training and the bond that the handlers make with their dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Get it!
So this is the barrel field. We use this to train the dogs how to bark alert on the barrel. It's a total progression from the basic bark to being able to search this entire field. This is the foundation of where the dogs learn how to alert on the barrel. So when we transfer this to the rubble pile, they do the same job just as effectively.
Good boy, buddy! We're at the directional control field. This is where we teach the dogs to take directions from us so that we can send them to certain areas to search, or also send them away from areas that are unsafe. It allows us to have control of them from afar.
We're at the lower rubble pile and we're about to drop colored smoke bombs. This training exercise is designed to show us potentially how odor is moving, because it may be moving in ways that we don't actually expect it should. Now we're in Search City. We're gonna head into these buildings here behind me and we're gonna put out some incense. We're gonna have the handlers role play and pretend that they're dogs. They're going to use their noses to try to figure out the strongest source of scent. This exercise is designed to help the handler understand what the dog goes through when they're searching for odor.
Am I opening a door? Yeah, you are. One more room over here.
When you think you're close enough, you can do your bark alert. Okay, open your eyes. Get it!
Yeah, look at that.
Get it!
Behind us right here is the rubble pile, and we're here to practice finding victims in the rubble. The dogs are working a little bit more complex problems, and they have more things that they have to overcome on the rubble pile, so they have to work on their tactile feedback, and they also have to work with wind, direction change, and then how the scent will move and settle versus barrels, which are pretty straightforward.
Now that we've seen a little bit of what goes into the training of these teams, let's go ahead and meet our new graduates and learn a little bit more about their stories.
So I'm not sure they knew what they were getting into when they started this. Did they know they were going to have to act like a search dog and sniff it out? Did they know that they were going to be climbing rubble and all of that? Well, we sure hope so with the help of their task force teammates. They kind of knew what they were getting into, but SDF's team has been working diligently to train search dogs that will go on to certify and deploy with task forces across the country. So the 3 search teams that you're about to meet will be going home with their new handlers to their task forces from Northern California and Nebraska today, ready to help when called upon by communities in need. So I would now like to introduce SDF's Training Director, Mandy Tisdale, who's going to come out and talk just a little bit about each one of our teams and the progress that she's seen over these last 6 months as you saw them working through all the scenarios, all the skills that they will need to create a solid foundation as a search team. Mandy?
Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing? Great. Good? Good. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with us. It's a beautiful day. We hope we're going to have a lot of fun today together, watching the ceremony and then also doing a Rebel demo for you guys a little bit later on this morning. Okay. All right. So over the last 6 months, these 3 handlers have really worked hard, not just with the dogs they're ultimately paired with, but with a variety of dogs. We want to make sure that they're exposed to different dogs, different temperaments, different types of play styles, so that we figure out what dog wants to be paired with these particular handlers. So it was pretty clear to us when, I think it was probably their visit 2. They have 5 visits. On their visit 2, they had the dogs kind of pick the handler that they wanted to work with. So I want to start off here by saying that as we introduce the teams, I give a little backstory on each one of these dogs. And as you all know, primarily our dogs are from rescue or shelter situations. And so some of the stuff that you're going to hear in here may pull at your heartstrings a little bit. But what I want everybody to focus on is that look where they're at now, okay? These dogs are incredible. Every dog has a background. Background doesn't matter to us. What matters is, are they destined to do this job? And each one of these dogs is. So I just put that out there. So let's get started, and I'll introduce you to our first team, Samantha Marr and her new partner Max with San Francisco Fire Department and California Task Force 3. This handsome boy was found exploring a neighborhood in Wetumpka, Alabama by a Good Samaritan who contacted the Humane Society of Elmore County to help keep Max safe and hopefully locate Max's owner. After some time, Max's owner did not show up and he did not get a lot of adoption interest, despite the shelter staff describing Max as a big love bug who loves to play ball with anyone he meets. Luckily, Alabama-based canine recruiter Rachel Liard noticed the same thing when she visited Max at the shelter, and she decided to adopt him that same day. It did not take long for Rachel to realize Max's potential as a search dog candidate. Max safely arrived at SDF thanks to pilots Michael Kennedy and Andrew Herrera. Max is sponsored by Cliff and Crystal Wyatt and Steve and Kathleen Davis. So Max kind of flew through our program. This dog was meant to be here. He was a pleasure to work with. All the training staff loved working with him. He learned very quickly, but he's also a very physical, he's a very smart and physical dog. And when we were looking for his perfect match, we needed to find somebody that was very intelligent, that could keep up with him, but also physical enough to handle this dog, because he is a lot. And you'll see him work on the rubble a little bit later, and it'll explain everything to you. So when Sam or Samantha arrived through our gates to work with the dogs, she worked with a number of dogs, and she handled all of them beautifully. And again, when we were looking for his partner, we needed somebody that could manage this right here, right? He wants to get going and doing something. And Sam just had a really natural ability to work with him, channel his energy in the right way. And through that, as you can see, he's checking you guys out, but what's he looking back at after that? His handler, right? So their bond grew, and as Sam and Max worked together, they look like they've been together longer than they actually have. So we're really looking forward to what Sam and Max do together, as this is her very first search dog. He's quite the dog to take on. Good for you, Sam. You're ready for it. And we're really looking forward to all the wonderful things that you and Max do as you start your career together. So with that, I would love for you to share a few words.
So I have a lot of thank yous to give. I'm just gonna grab this out, and then this, oh, there goes his noggin. He has a really hard head. Good morning, everybody. Thank you to everyone here today for coming out to support. It means the world to me. It's truly an honor and a privilege to stand here today. This has been an incredible journey, one filled with hard work, a lot of patience, a lot of laughter, and a lot of slobber, because he's quite a slobbery one. First and foremost, I want to extend a heartfelt gratitude to the Search Dog Foundation, especially Mandy and Julia and the entire training team, volunteers, the staff, everybody here. Your dedication, knowledge, and passion for this mission is what makes this program just so amazing and so extraordinary. You've guided us through every challenge and celebrated every milestone, big and small. And thank you for believing in me and Max to help us grow into the team we are here today. To Max's advocates and his sponsors, thank you for your generosity, your time, belief in him, because of your support, dogs like Max are given a second chance and a new purpose, and handlers like me are given this opportunity, which is just amazing. I also want to thank California Task Force 3, the San Francisco Fire Department, Chief Dean Crispin. Extremely grateful for this opportunity to be part of this team. We have a great team full of skilled, compassionate, and dedicated professionals, and I'm just so blessed. The mentorship has just been so amazing across all the Northern California teams. Sorry, I broke the black lab streak, but he's brown, but he's pretty awesome. So, thank you to Wilma for your incredible vision, determination in founding the Search Dog Foundation. Because of your dream, countless lives have been saved, both human and canine, and countless more have been changed for the better. Your legacy inspires us all to keep pushing forward in this important work. To my family, my mom and my sister who are here, and of course my fiance, he couldn't be here, but he's watching from afar. Thank you for your constant support. You guys mean the world to me. You've cheered me on through every single goal, every milestone, every setback, every training session. Never stopped believing in me even when I doubted myself. So I really appreciate you for being here. And of course, to my new amazing partner, Max, my goofy, energetic, loyal, and slightly stubborn goofball. You remind me every day why this work matters, and I can't wait to see what this journey takes us. So with that, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Samantha and Max. All right, next I'd like to introduce you to Christina Padilla and her new partner, Winston, with San Francisco Fire Department and California Task Force 3. Got some people in the crowd, Winston. All right. Winston comes to us from Waynesboro, Virginia, where during a routine veterinary visit, witnesses observed Winston's owner abusing him in the lobby and quickly intervened. Animal control assessed the situation and compelled the owner to surrender Winston to his veterinarian, who offered to adopt him and find him a good home. Despite the horrible treatment he endured, Winston remained a sweet boy who loved to play ball and gives hugs to everyone he meets. Winston's village includes Lab Rescue of Greater Richmond, where the trainer evaluated Winston and determined that he had potential as a working dog. After conducting some online research, the rescue found STF's website and reached out to see if Winston would be a good fit for our training program. Winston is sponsored by David and Barbara Barnhart and Team Shimu, Nan, Allison, and Heather. So this dog is a specimen. I mean, there's so many things I can describe this dog. Keep it brief. I could talk forever. But when he entered our program, hearing his story as trainers and the training staff, we don't dwell on that, right? We look at the dog in front of us and determine, does this dog have the potential to be a search dog, history aside? And this dog absolutely had the potential to be a search dog. In fact, he flew through our training program. I will say that the training staff referred to him as, this dog's a lot of fun. And let me give you a little, that's code for, this dog's challenging and trainers love him. We want to work with him. And not challenging in a bad way, challenging in a way that this dog is incredibly smart. Like, if he were a human, he would be like an astrophysicist or something. Like, legit, like he he picks up patterns so quickly. And anyways, we love working with him. He's a natural on the rubble. He's a natural in engagement. He loves searching. I mean, it was like he was like a bred dog for this job, to be honest with you. So we're incredibly grateful that he found his way here, and so that he can live his best life and thrive with his new partner, Christina. When we were looking for his perfect match, we needed somebody that could take on the challenge of this smart boy and not be intimidated by his ability to read patterns and basically let you know that, hey, you're doing something wrong and I'm gonna let you know about it right now. And Christina rose to that challenge. She, not that she was doing anything wrong per se, but Winston will let you know, like he's on top of everything. He watches every move you make, as you can see. Christina, working with him, really rose to the challenge of like watching him work and enduring what kind of games he was playing, and she rose to the occasion to really enjoy that part of him. And through that, this team also looks like they've been together a lot longer than they have. We don't see that very often. It's kind of happening in this group, which is rad. But they work seamlessly together. Christina and Winston were definitely destined to be together, and Christina has worked really, really hard to create the relationship with him that she has, and we're really excited about this team. We're thrilled they're together, and we're looking forward to all the good they bring the world as a search team. So, Christina, with that, I would love for you to share a few words.
Let me get my notes out here. Good morning, everybody. Incredibly honored to be here. Thank you, Wilma. This is incredible. This site, Doggy Disneyland. It's also Handler Disneyland. Thank you for this opportunity and for the vision. Yeah, just wow. Every time I come here, I'm amazed with all of the support and the resources that we have just at our fingertips. Thank you, Mandy and Julia. You all have supported us tremendously. As you know, very high highs and very low lows as we figure out and how to navigate these dogs. They do hold you incredibly accountable, and you learn a lot about yourself in this process. He's taught me a lot already in the last 6 months, so thank yous for the staff. This place is a well-oiled machine. There are so many people that make everything run and happen here, between cleaning out the non-glorious job of cleaning out the kennels, walking them around the property, to the volunteer staff, the other trainers that have helped, the advocates, and then those that are not here, that the recruits and the sponsors that were able to make it today. Thank you. I appreciate the support, and I know Winston does. Thank you to the San Francisco Fire Department for giving me this unique opportunity. There's only 6 of us in the department currently as it stands, so I don't take that responsibility and honor lightly. I'm incredibly grateful that I get to call myself part of this team and hopefully eventually be a certified handler. So thank you to Chief Dean Crispin for the support. And to California Task Force 3, which we have some members here today. Thank you for being here, and those that couldn't be here, thank you for all the support you've given us and the advice you've given us. There will be more to come. I do want to do a quick special thanks to firefighter paramedic Canning, who's really taken me under her wing over the last almost 10 years. We met in 2016. We met Chief Jasmine Segura, who had Cadillac, while we were trying to get hired in the fire department, and she uniquely has given me everything that she's learned, and she does not have an easy dog. So I'm very fortunate to have specific support from her. Thank you to my family, some of which are here today, and those that are not, that will be able to see this. I know all of you have supported me in all your own unique ways, whether it's just being somebody who is approachable and supportive and understanding of this guy's unique upbringing. So thank you for being understanding and patient. Don't know if you guys knew what you were signing up for when I was getting into this process, so thank you for joining the ride. And the most special thank you to my fiance who's here today, Christine. She has put all of our future life on hold so that we could prioritize this guy here. That includes wedding planning, children, the whole bit. So everything's been, kind of about me and Winston for the last 2 to 3 years. So thank you for your never-ending support. I'm super lucky to have you by my side. And lastly, I'm super grateful for this guy right here. Like I said, he's taught me so much. Life has been not the best beginnings for him, and I'm super grateful that he even has an ounce of trust left in humanity the way that he was brought in. So I don't take that not lightly, and every second that we have any type of breakthrough moment, I'm incredibly honored by it. So thank you all again. Appreciate it.
Congratulations to you two. I'd now like to invite SDF handler and California Task Force 3 teammate of these two, Josh Davis, up to say a few words on behalf of the task force. Josh?
Good morning, everyone. It's truly an honor to be here today. On behalf of the San Francisco Fire Department, Chief Dean Crispin, and California Task Force 3, I'd like to thank all the trainers, the staff, the kennel attendants, the volunteers, the sponsors, the supporters. There's so many of you that make up the heart of the Search Dog Foundation. To our trainers, you are miracle workers. You somehow take dogs with the energy of a toddler, give an espresso, and turn them into a disciplined machine. That's no small feat. And on behalf of every handler here, thank you for setting us up for success. To the kennel attendants, your care, consistency, attention to detail, keep this place running. You're the reason the dogs are happy, healthy, ready to work every day. You might not always be in the spotlight, but believe us, we truly appreciate you. To the volunteers, the sponsors, the supporters, thank you for everything you do. Behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, we appreciate you. The encouragement you give us, hiding in holes, the time and dedication it takes, it's a lot. We understand. To Wilma, thank you for your vision. What began as one person's dream has become a national force for good. You've changed countless lives, both human and canine, and built a legacy that will continue to inspire for generations. Now, to our new canine handlers, congratulations. You've got a lot of hard work ahead of you. Ooh, getting touchy here. I remember standing in those shoes. You have a lot of hard work ahead of you. Long days, muddy boots, early mornings, moments of frustration. Your patience will be tested, and you'll have more fur on your uniform than you know what to do. But I promise you, it's worth every moment. You'll discover that your dog will teach you as much as you teach them, patience, humility, and one day you'll become a team and realize why SDF paired you together. So today, as we celebrate, let's remember that this is a community. From Wilma's vision to every single person here, it's built on heart, teamwork, and a shared belief that humans and dogs together can do extraordinary things. I look forward to seeing your dedication and your commitment to this mission, and remember, in this line of work, it's okay for your partner to drool, shed, and occasionally ignore you. We've all been there.
Thank you, Josh. All right, last but not least, I'd like to introduce you to Laura Dennison and her new partner, Red, with Nebraska Task Force 1. Red was placed with the City of Mobile Animal Shelter in Alabama before being transferred to Save a Stray Rescue, also in Alabama. Coincidentally, an SDF canine recruiter was fostering Red and noticed he had an insatiable desire to play with every single toy he found. So she decided to take him out to a rubble pile to see how he would do. Red traversed the rubble like a pro and earned a spot in our program. You'll see that later today. He's incredible. Red is sponsored by M. Lawrence Lalonde and Nicole Lalonde and Farmers Insurance. We're also happy to have Rennie Berlin here, who has arranged additional support for Red and Laura's training as a team through donations made in loving memory of her husband, Alan Honroth. Let's give a round of applause for Rennie. Thank you. So, where do I begin with Laura? We've known Laura a very long time. Laura is a seasoned veteran search dog handler. This will be her third search dog, her second SDF search dog. She just recently retired her first SDF search dog, Flyer, if any of you know that Border Collie. Border Collie with an attitude, she's amazing. And Red is stepping in to take on the work with Laura as Flyer enjoys her well-deserved retirement. I'll give you a story. I think this is going to be the best way to describe this team. They know what they're doing, first of all. How many of you, by a raise of hands, have seen a search on our lower rubble pile by Search City? Okay, quite a few, but not, maybe about half. That's great. So the rubble pile you're going to see a little bit later, it's about 10,000 square feet, and it has approximately 59 pre-made hides in there where we put people. Okay. That doesn't include where we can actually just put people in little crevices for hiding for the teams. On, what's today, Saturday? On Thursday, we did a blind search with the teams, Laura and Red included, and we hid 2 people. Laura knew that there was 2 people out there. She didn't know where. We call it a blind search. So she didn't know where they were. We told Laura, send the dog from here. You are not to move from that spot on the edge of the pile until you hear your dog alerting, okay? Knowing that there was 2 people out there, okay. I want to ask the question, how long do you think it took Red and Laura to finish that search where they found both people, alerted, and completed the search? How long do you think that took for a team? 15. Okay, I hear 15. 15? What, I heard something else, a little less than 15? 5, right? 7? Okay, these are all really good guesses, and that's fast, right? Guess what? 90 seconds. 90 seconds, y'all, this team. This is the if I'm missing, or if I have family or friends missing, that's what you want. And teams get there, but again, Laura has done this before. She understands search dogs. She understands search strategy. She understands what the job entails. She's been deployed many times. Now she's working with her new partner, Red, and he's at an advantage there because she knows exactly how to work with him. They're just learning each other. And man, they took to each other very quickly. So I guess that's the example I want to give there, because Laura and Red are going to do great things. Laura has the background in it. Red loves his job. You're going to see him on the rubble. It's going to blow you away. He's fast. And this team is going to do some great things out there, and we're lucky to have them as a resource in our nation. So with that, I would love for Laura to share a few words with us about her new partner, Red.
Thank you. Thank you, Mandy. I will try to keep him under control.
I'll help you.
I don't normally write stuff down for speeches, but I've written down a few notes just to make sure I don't forget the stuff. I want to thank my wife and my family, my friends, Nebraska Task Force 1. We have an incredible support system, and that really helps us get the work done. I want to thank the foundation and Wilma and all of the trainers and the staff. There's a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears that goes into doing this. And it takes dedicated people and dedicated staff. And the staff here at the foundation, they go above and beyond to make sure that we get everything we need, from training to equipment to just support in general. As Mandy said, this is my third USAR dog, my second SDF dog. I love this program. I'm dedicated to the program as much as it's dedicated to me. I have been deployed. I have been privileged enough to watch the true impact of what these dogs do on real deployments, to bring closure to families. I'm honored that I get Red, that we get to start this journey all over again at my age of 50. But the last thing I want to say, and I don't even know where they went now. Where's my classmates? I want to say good luck to them. They're just starting out. They're brand new at this. All new young handlers should be as driven and have the same dedication that they do. They make the future of urban search and rescue look bright. So.
Congratulations to our 3 teams. I promise they'll be back. That is not the last time you will see them. Now that they have been officially partnered, these teams will receive follow-up training support here from the staff at SDF, in addition to their weekly search team trainings, along with their task forces. The next major goal for them will be certification, which will allow them to deploy across the country whenever disaster strikes. We're now proud to introduce, for the first time officially, America's newest canine disaster search teams, Samantha Marr and Max, Christina Padilla and Winston, and Laura Dennison and Red. We also send our thanks to California Task Force 3 and the representation here today, Nebraska Task Force 1 and San Francisco Fire Department for your support of these new search teams and the canine program as a whole. It truly takes the concerted effort of our partnerships to set these teams up for success and to guide them along this journey, which will continue for many years to come. Together, we will continue to strengthen disaster response in America through our collective efforts to ensure that these teams stand ready alongside their teammates when called upon to help. So we thank all of you for being here with us today and everyone at home who is watching and supporting them from afar. Your belief in our mission and these teams makes all the difference and makes this all possible. So on behalf of SDF, thank you all and congratulations on graduating from the Search Dog Foundation's Handler Training Program. And thank you all for the effort and time you've put into it. I will say this is just the first step. This is a huge milestone, but there are many, many to go, and the path ahead is long, but you all are prepared for it, and you have amazing partners by your side. So let's all give a round of applause one more time for these 3 teams. Congratulations, you 3. That concludes our pairing ceremony. So from all of us here at the National Training Center, thank you all for being part of the search.